So, of course, my wife and I come in and we're like very in his world and we're very into cannabis. And just this last week, he said, margarita night doesn't feel the same to me anymore because I wake up feeling like shit. Right? And that's not what happens with cannabis. We wake up feeling better than we did the day before, right? And so even if we think about this as a recreational health thing, is it so wrong that we feel that much better about our lives, right? That it gives us more ability to approach our daily lives with more optimism. So there's the health side. There's the business side. We have the most amazing opportunity here. Anybody who was part of the .com era would tell you there is nothing more exciting than creating an industry, right? Creating a brand new industry. And not only are we creating an industry, but we're creating an industry that is the fastest growing industry, right? Billions of dollars are coming in and going out of this space. And I can tell you one thing, 2017 is going to be game-changing. As many of these states legalize, as many new kind of organizations and political systems come online, it is going to be an explosion like you've never seen before, right? And so, like any industry, but particularly this one, we need to learn how to do it right? We need to learn how to be better leaders, better business models. We need to learn how to drive innovation forward. And we need to also do it in a way that's legitimately valuable. Because the challenge that we have here in cannabis is that it came from an illegal space, right? What other industry arises from something illegal besides, maybe alcohol for a little bit of time, right? And so we need to instill the values of cannabis into the industry. We need the people here to stand up and represent. Because my experience is those that are doing it right here are the most imaginative, creative, innovative, genuine, good-hearted people I've ever met, right? But that needs to be spread throughout the entire industry. So we need to learn about the business side and do the business side right. And then there's one more remarkable pillar to this plant, which is the fact of how much you can do with it. Like, we were first-time growers this year. Oh my God, what an experience that was. Amazing and painful. Because you can see how many things you can just do totally wrong. But there's working with it to grow it. There's working with it to cook with it. There's working with it to make your own products with it. There's juicing with it. There's topicals and tinctures. There's so much. I mean, not to mention hemp. Holy smokes, what can open up from the world of hemp and different oils. And it's like endless, right? So we saw these three areas. We saw health, we saw business, we saw do-it-yourself. And we sought to fill the void of bringing you those world's top experts. So this summit, the next few days, is for the business track, right? We did the health summit in January, and we have a DIY summit coming later this year. We hope that not only you, but all of you at home really see and feel the sincere intent of this weekend. These speakers have worked way harder than you'd expect to do a 22-minute talk or stand up here on a panel. Months of preparation. You wouldn't also believe how expensive and time-consuming it is to put all this stuff together, right? The studio and the team and the live stream and all that other stuff. So I say that to you, one, so that hopefully you at home, you enjoy this. To also remember, we are regular people putting this on, so if stuff breaks, if there's little glitches, please forgive us. We ask for your humble forgiveness, and hopefully we can solve it quickly. And we ask that you at home and you here bring great energy to this, right? That we really contribute to not only the intent of what we're doing here at Green Flower, but the intent of what this industry is to be and the intent of what this plant wants to be in the world. I find myself a lot these days saying, if you really think about it, if we just discovered cannabis today, no history, it would be celebrated as the wonder substance of the 21st century. Wait, you're telling me this plant can birth billions of dollars, can heal people's illnesses, can make them feel better, can bring joy and happiness to the world, and it grows from a plant in the ground that everybody can do? Hallelujah! Right? So let's celebrate this plant. And throughout this weekend, we have a lot of really fun surprises, a lot of things that we think you'll really enjoy. Now, let me just speak for a moment to who we think can benefit the most from this. If you are not in this industry yet and you're looking to get in, these experts will give you amazing insights about the best opportunities, mistakes to avoid, ways to do it right. If you're already in this industry, you will learn some of the best strategies in existence today for being more successful. One of the things I'm probably most excited about extracting is some of these panels that we'll be doing, which I'll be kind of moderating, where we're going to be drawing out of these people all sorts of really interesting, gritty tidbits about what they've actually done to get where they are, right? If you're an investor, which there's an increasing number of in growing enthusiasm, we want to both educate you so that you can do it right and also give you the come from so you can contribute. I think that we see oftentimes there's two different kinds of investors. There's people that really want to make money and don't care what the subject is. And then there's people that really want to make money and they do care what the subject is. And in cannabis in particular, we actually really need the second camp. We really need people that want to make money and they want to do it right. So we're hoping that also you get some insights into how to play that role in this world if you're an investor. And then for all the media and the interested people, I want you to tell a better story. Cannabis tends to be very focused on very limited numbers of subjects, which are very limited, by the way, right? There is this vast world that can be told here about the greatness, the creativity, the innovation, the possibility, the impact, the positive impact that this plant can have, right? So hopefully, media at home and watching, you also get inspired to lean into some of the other sides of the stories that really deserve to be better told. I'll also say one more thing before we get started here, which is that, come on, clicker. You should be watching on our brand new Learn Green Flower platform. This has been about 7 or 8 months in development, and you're the first people in the world to check it out. And what that means is that this platform not only houses these summits and all the ways that you can interact with us, but they house all of our courses and online classes that you can have anytime access to. You can build a library of education and training at your fingertips to allow you to be successful in this space anywhere you are in the world, anytime you want. So please take a look around. Tell us your feedback. There's a little button there on that page for you to give us feedback. Help us make this even better. I'll also say for a moment, if you're watching or if you are illegally recording or capturing this, please don't do it. It hurts us as a small startup company that is putting our heart and soul into this business, our faith, our risk, our everything. So please honor the fact that this is our intellectual property. This is something that we have created. And if you illegally record it, it's actually stealing and is against the law. We're not going to come after you because we're not that kind of company, but we'll be really disappointed. So please don't steal it. And finally, just make sure to have some fun this weekend. There's few times in our life where we get opportunities to be a part of something as revolutionary as cannabis. And I can tell you that if you're contemplating about being in this industry, I've been in a lot of different industries. I've been in a tech industry. I've been in a alternative health industry. I've been in a consulting industry and a business coaching industry. Hands down, cannabis is by far the most fun. By far. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
By far. So if you're waiting on the fences, use this weekend as your jumping off point. If you're here, go to the next level. And if you're looking to contribute, really come from that place of how I can be of service. And with that said, we should have a very, very great show. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on our first speaker, Patrick Ray of Canopy Boulder. Please give him a warm round of applause.